Oops, we're recording already. That was fast.
That's your intro?
Yeah.
I let you. Yeah. See. Yep. You're done doing the intro.
No,
you
I'm
did the
not.
intro once. It was terrible.
He's gonna eat that on the ground.
No, he's not.
He actually
Yes,
might.
he is. I'm gonna
No,
tip
he's
him.
not.
Psst, but look under.
I've trained him well.
You didn't train him.
I did.
He barely sits. You said you trained him well.
He can sit.
Cooper, sit.
You got to get his attention. He's not just gonna sit if you just yell at him.
Well, we're in a new setup today in the second week in a row. Stuff's going on downstairs, but Shay's back.
This is one of our like 30 houses.
Yeah, one of our.
Yeah.
60
60 record. It's in a different spot.
One's in the bunker. One's in garage. The other one's in a broken down basement, and this one is in our $10 million house on the beach. So
Yep, that's why I'm wearing a flannel and pants, and you're wearing sweats and a sweatshirt.
yeah,
I'm shorts and a
Oscar's
t-shirt.
dressed like but Oscar always wears that, so it doesn't count.
It's March. We're not beach ready yet. I mean, if you look at the ocean out there, it looks very nice.
There's a cover over it.
Wow, looks like an ocean to me.
You're retarded.
Can we say that within this minute mark? Can we say that in the 2-minute mark?
No, that is
AdSense done.
We don't even have AdSense. So
That's your problem.
yeah,
You got to work on that.
You just said the R word, and now we are never allowed to.
I'm sorry, I meant restarted.
I don't know if that's much better.
Yeah,
They're restarted. Like they need to restart themselves.
I think we need to restart this
I
podcast.
think everybody needs to restart themselves. You know, like just reboot yourself in life. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, why don't you just like put the mic down and you can.
We don't need you today, buddy. We need someone who's actually going to bring a conversation, not fucking kill it.
I'm not killing you. Okay, whatever.
Where do we start? Let's start with Wemby.
What about him?
Wemby and Jalen Brunson's. And I'm sorry. I'm going to have to just. Can we go somewhere else for a little bit? Yeah?
Is he bothering you?
He might. He's going to turn this whole thing off and there won't be a podcast.
No, he won't.
No, it won't. He's too dumb. He's gonna eat the food though.
No, Cooper.
Okay,
we
Max.
Should we just give him a mic?
I told you I've trained him well.
He always telling me to move my fucking foot.
Well, he wants to get his toy.
All right. So Jalen Brunson, 61 points. Wemby, 40 and 20. Is that one of the most impressive performances by a rookie? 40 and 20? And I think he had like 7 assists.
Well, it's the was it the first in Shaq, right? To put up 40 and 20? Shaq
Probably.
46 and 21 or something like that.
As a rookie? Okay.
Yeah, Shaq was built different,
Shaq,
but
what do you expect?
it's Shaq.
Yeah, I mean, but this guy's a rookie. He's only going to get better. I'm scared. He could. It's soon enough. It's going to be 16-30.
Well, he's already a top 5 defender in the league.
It's pretty crazy. We have 2 rookies who came in and are arguably both top 5. I mean, defenders.
I mean, Chet, I would say, is a little worse than Wemby,
I
definitely.
think both of them lead in blocks, though. I think it goes
Really?
Wemby and then Chet.
No, I think it goes Wemby, Brook, Chet.
Oh, Brooks in there now?
Yeah,
Okay.
he's always in there because he's Giannis goes, yeah, you go
However,
block for me, buddy. I
I'll
can't.
say- I'll say about
I don't wanna
Chet,
do
though,
it.
The thing was that how much would he play? He hasn't missed a game all season. So
Really?
yeah, he hasn't. He's played all games. So
I
obviously,
don't know why they would think he would get hurt a lot.
because he's a stick. He's
Well, yeah,
17,
Wemby's a stick, too.
Well, yeah, that's obviously, yeah.
But Wemby kept.
Wemby like takes care of his body.
Yeah,
He's like a weird dude.
He goes to bed at 10 o'clock at night.
Yeah, Wemby's like more like a Kobe type. Than
No,
like
it's
a LeBron.
that's not that weird though, because McCaffrey has that lifestyle too. Like, dude goes to bed at like 9 and he's up at like
No, yeah,
6.
it's just like the hardcore Kobe. It's not Kobe, but it's like the similar like work ethic as those days. Not like LeBron where he's gonna wake up.
I feel
and
like
have
that's gonna be rare.
chocolate chip pancakes in the morning.
That's gonna be rare in the next couple of years. You're not gonna see guys who are like, oh yeah, I go to bed at 9. There's gonna be guys who are like, nah, dude, I'm not partying till 1 a.m. and we got a game next day, but we're
Half
good.
The guys in the NBA are just it's like other NBA players have said. They're just like regular dudes. And like, sorry, I don't want to say like bad.
Like
but,
Paul George said, we got some sorry ass motherfuckers in this
I don't know what I
league.
was saying, but yes, basically that.
Yeah, I mean, Jalen Brunson and the Knicks, they have no help outside of... No one could score the basketball in the Knicks outside of Jalen Brunson, so wasn't expecting anything else. Should have been the Spurs, but...
Yo, Josh Hart, go do something, man. Go show us a bag. It's not gonna happen.
Triple doubles.
Yeah, with like 10 points.
He plays hard.
He's like Giddy. They got no bag, but man, they'll give you 10 points somehow.
Giddy dropped 20 something last night. I don't want to hear it. Okay, he's the best.
He made a shot on the fucking floor.
Yeah, I know. He's literally the best.
Oh, this is bad. This is really bad. You say open conversation, but yet you're not even. I'm the one talking every time.
I got told I talk too much, so I'm keeping my mouth shut.
Really? Who said that?
I wonder who said that. Maybe he said it too, but
I did say it. But I said you bring in good knowledge that Max does not, or nor do I. So
No, because
But I
sometimes
was told I talk too much. So
Sometimes-
I won't talk.
the yapping goes on for too much. And sometimes you just need to learn that you were just yapping. And to be honest, people have not listened the whole
Listen,
time.
when you're always right, you're allowed to say what you want.
All right. I mean, sure, go off then. Then fine, I won't say
I
anything.
got disrespected, so now I'm off. I'm no. This is you guys now.
You realize it's a 3-person thing.
I know that's why you guys got to. You can get some say.
Okay.
This is your time to shine.
All right.
I mean, I think I do the perfect. See, here's the thing: you do a little too much. He doesn't do enough, and I think I do the perfect amount.
Fuck! I do.
Max, this is you every podcast.
The thing is, you
Just stop making shit up.
the best receiver.
don't actually talk about what we're trying to talk about. You just like
Well, today we can talk about anything because there's nothing in sports.
Otani's got a $4.5 million gambling thing going on. I know we don't talk about baseball very much, but that's like one of the biggest things.
You know when we were bowling last night, guys? I got a splinter in my middle finger somehow.
Dude, that's not even related to sports.
This doesn't have to be about sports.
Hey,
you just said it's free
Bowling
roam.
is a sport.
Yeah, but he just
Yeah.
said he got a splinter. He didn't say why he got the splinter.
First of all, how do you even get a splinter
He
in
said when we
bowling?
went bowling last night because the ball.
Well, last night, but he didn't say it now. That's what I'm saying. So how would the audience know that he got a splinter from bowling?
We said last night we went bowling.
said last night.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't hear you.
Yeah, I'd be sorry.
Whatchamacallit, though. Let's talk about the NFL. NFL bans the hip drop tackle.
Oh yeah, they banned the hip drop tackle and they changed the kickoff.
And they changed the kickoff. What do we think about the hip drop tackle first?
Let's ask the better question, Max. Do you know what a hip drop tackle is?
Yes, it's when you throw all your weight on a guy instead of bringing them down properly. Like, what is it? When you just throw your weight on around their waist and they just drop?
Yeah, essentially you like
you kind of just grab the guy and then you
fall.
Sit
Yeah.
down.
yeah, you
sit,
just sit,
yeah.
yeah.
It is bad for people's knees and ankles. But, I mean, to be honest, it's really bad in the long-term game because I think we all saw, like, I don't know who talked about it, but they were like, you can call it on anything. It's I don't even think the owners or the referees are going to know what a hip drop tackle is. It's hard to clarify it. You know what I mean? So just think in a clutch game, like, oh no, here it comes. They're going to call it for the Chiefs to win. Fucking, let's just say Patrick Queen took down Mahomes a little weird. Let's call it. You know what I mean? That's what I'm worried about.
I can see that, but also at the same time, like, I think that it's going to be really hard to call on the spot. I think it's going to be really hard. Like, how to call a hip drop tackle.
Well, they said they weren't going to
Just like that.
They weren't going to call it much this year.
Yeah, I know. So, like, I honestly, I don't see it happen a lot. Like, I mean, I see it happen, but
the Niners are dirty with it. We're watching my
lot.
team do it. We're bad.
But it's like, how are you else supposed to bring a guy to the ground? Like, I get you're supposed to drive and, like...
Well, here's the thing. I think that really you got to emphasize. For a linebacker, it's okay. They're 250 pounds, big, strong guys. They can wrap up and tackle a guy down because they weigh more than them. D lineman, same situation. Let's look at our corners and safeties. What if you had, let's say, we'll put Travis...
Sauce Gardner.
We'll put Travis... No,
All right.
he's actually a bad example because he's kind of big. Let's put Travis...
But he's small. Like, his weight's
skinny,
small.
but he's tall.
Yeah.
Well, let's put like Travis Kelce. He's not even the biggest tight end.
George
but
Kittle.
No, let's do
George Kittle.
P.J. Washington.
P.J. Washington?
Not what's the guy's name?
T.J. Hawkinson?
No, the Darnell Washington.
Oh.
He's 6'7", like 260 for the Steelers tight end. This guy's a giant. And let's take Dante Jackson out at corner. And you tell Dante Jackson, all right, Dante, you got to tackle this guy, but you can't go for his legs. Good luck. How do you think that's going to go?
I think he's going to say, can I phone a friend?
Guy phone a friend.
So, I mean,
Can I phone my linebackers?
I could, if this is a serious thing and a serious rule, I could see teams swaying toward drafting bigger corners because guys like Jair Alexander is like 5'11", 180. They're little guys. If you get a tight end out in open space, how do these guys normally tackle him? They go right for the knees and boom, they go
Yeah, but they usually dive at the knees. They don't like.
But I think that's what they're trying to get rid of is that diving at the knees to protect those guys' knees, and that's part of like the hip drop whole thing is like don't go for the legs.
It's true.
They want you to wrap up around the waist and drive like through the guy with your momentum.
I wish our dogs were cool.
If you like, they want you to have momentum when you tackle. Basically, they're trying to eliminate like any tackling where you kind of don't have any momentum going into the guy and then just stand up with him because the only way you're going to bring him down is just falling down and taking him down. Yeah. But again, when you have a bigger tight end and a smaller corner, that could be interesting. So I'm curious how that goes.
I didn't even think of that point. I didn't even think about that.
I think that's the biggest worry. I don't think linebackers and D linemen have to worry too much.
No, I don't think so either.
Tackle guys normally.
What do we think about the new NFL kickoff?
I'm a fan of the kickoff.
I'm a big fan.
I'm a fan of the kickoff because people are like, oh, they're changing, blah, blah, blah. How many kickoffs were not returned last year? How many kickoffs were fair caught at like the 5-10 yard line?
Mm-hmm.
Guess what, guys? That's gone. We're going to get kickoff returns 90% of the time. You're going to see a return. How can you be mad about watching kickoff
injury
returns?
rates sky up?
No, I mean, like you're going to.
Well,
see
can't you just kick it in the end? No, you can't kick in the end zone.
No, you can, but it goes to the 30.
It goes to the 30.
So you don't really want that.
Yeah.
Wait. Yeah, out of bounds. Then there's the 30. There's something at the 20. I swear, there's something the ball gets placed at the 20.
If it bounces into the end zone, it's a 20. So if you hit it in the landing zone, because if you hit in the landing zone, you have to catch it, no matter what.
Mm-hmm.
But I think if it bounces out of the back, the end zone, it's a 20.
If it goes out of the back, it's a 30. If the guy kneels it in the end zone, it's the 20. Something like that.
Oh, it's something like that.
The 30 or the.
There's some way it gets to the 20-yard line.
But no, it's you're going to see more kickoff returns, and you're going to probably see a lot more kickoff return touchdowns because you have guys lined up at around the 40, 45, and then guys at the 30, 35. They can't get a running start. Usually it's guys getting a full head of steam can go down and kind of make a play. These guys can't get a full head of start. So the guy's going to catch the ball to return it, and he's going to get up to full speed before these guys can really do anything. So it just takes one seam, and the guy's going to be gone. So, I mean, the Steelers went out and signed Cordell Patterson. Like, hey, we're going to probably need this guy to return for us. So teams are taking advantage of it. I thought it was funny. There was 3 teams that said no to it. Did you see who it was?
No, who was it?
It was the Niners, the Packers, and the Raiders. But the 3 teams that shot down the kickoff role. The Packers probably because their special teams tackling usually is terrible. We have a great returner, but they can't.
Niners because we're always injured.
I'm actually excited about this. We have Gunnar Olszewski. We got an all-pro returner. Nice. It's the only way we're going to score.
Nice, man. Oh, yeah, I forgot because what are you, 31st ranked offense? Yeah.
There's someone the Jets.
No, the Giants.
I think the Jets.
No, I would say there's someone worse than them.
No, Patriots. I think the Patriots are worse.
Oh, true.
It's fine. They'll go 32 this year.
I don't know. Patriots still are pretty bad at offense.
Yeah, but they're probably going to get a quarterback.
That
would be better than your quarterback.
But, look at their offensive line and then look at their weapons.
I mean, I think anyone's better than that quarterback.
Well, yeah. I don't know about that. I don't think he's 32.
He's close. He's down there.
He's down there. He's not 32, though. I'll just tell you that. What the fuck?
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, we need a new dog.
We don't need... Oh. Dude, he did not just do that.
Is that Brian?
He does that all the time.
Is he... I think...
Part cat. He's part dog, part cat, part bunny rabbit.
Part bunny rabbit?
Yeah. He hops around when he runs.
That's interesting. I think that's all the NFL news. Oh, Hassan Reddick got traded to the Jets. All right.
I mean, that was... Yeah, basically, someone said like this. The Eagles basically... It was like Bryce Huff and a third-round pick for Hassan Reddick. Because the Eagles signed Bryce Huff.
It's a 2026 pick
in the Jets.
In the third round.
2026.
Yeah. I was like, wow.
Yeah, basically, they kind of swap players because Bryce Huff was on the Jets. Obviously, his contract expired, so he went to the Eagles. Then the Eagles traded Reddick for a third. So the Eagles got Bryce Huff in a third, possibly a second. Should be a second. And then the Jets got Hassan Reddick. The Jets actually had a good offseason when you look at it. They filled the offensive line out. That's basically what they needed to. They filled the offensive line out. And they got Mike Williams.
Yeah.
All right, let's transition to another sport. Have we talked about Ryan Garcia on here?
Nobody cares about
You sure?
fighting.
No, dude, he's probably like the biggest. Well, I mean, a couple weeks ago, he was the biggest man in the news. Everything he tweeted got like recognition. Do you want to know why?
Why?
No one heard about this? So he claims that a bunch of people broke into his house, transported him into the woods, and make him watch CP by a group called the Elites.
What?
Yep, I shit you not. And he's just been going on and on with it. And Andrew Tate, George Janko, they've all reacted to the situation, and like they're all just like, it's a touching topic.
Is he on drugs?
Ryan Garcia lost one fight and went crazy.
I think he did drug test and it was clean, but I think they're gonna drug test again. And he's like denying it. He's going up against what's his name, Devin Haney.
He could just be on shrooms.
No, it's got to be cocaine. You can't. Come on, bro. People broke into my house and dragged me into the woods and make me watch child porn.
Cocaine's not going to do that.
Yeah, no. Shrooms doesn't do that either, though.
A hallucinogen would make.
Yeah. Shrooms is hallucinating, but I mean, you gotta take a lot of shrooms.
Hey, buddy, you
to
want
say
acid?
some bullshit like that, yo.
He's got to be some. It's either I don't know. It's
Yo, I heard some crazy shit today in some psych wards.
was that on CT ESPN?
No, everyone like it was. No, he just reported himself.
You know what I'm
But-
saying? It should go on CT.
I can't say what I heard about these mental hospitals, but bro, I was like, oh
What?
my god. Well, okay, so I was at work today, and they were talking about like how they work there, and they
Talking about what the employees do.
no, not the employees, what like
Beat the shit out of
what
the mental
one of the
patients.
people
No, they do
in the
wor-
mental
they do
hospital.
worse than that.
In the
What?
mental
They do
hospital,
worse.
I can't say it on camera, but like what they did to other people and themselves, absolutely insane.
Or like the people in there.
Yes,
Yeah.
the patients
There's
in
stuff
there.
about what the employees do to some of the people that are there.
She was like, yeah, some of them look so nice, and then you have conversations, and they're like, oh no.
Well, that's what some people like in there are probably not actually crazy. They just like will be like, oh yeah, I killed like 40 something people, but then I basically just acted like I was a crazy person. Now I'm in here.
Yeah.
So they don't have to go to jail.
I ran into the guy from You, Joe Goldberg.
Yeah.
Did you hear about the book? Apparently in the book, the dude like ate a guy's throat or something. Yeah. What? Dude, he's like crazy. I mean, did you not see like the season 1 though? Like when he opens up, the girl opens up like the file, like which of,
I
of
watched-
him,
I watched
and he
the
finds
show.
like ears and noses and stuff like that.
Yeah, I watched the show, homie.
I only watched the first season though because the girl was very attractive to me, and the other ones weren't. So I only was like focused on that one.
So that's why you're only focused on the first
No, I don't.
season?
I don't know. I was like disappointed. Maybe I was just looking for a love interest between them, and I was like, oh,
Another season's coming out.
I heard about that.
I saw them filming it. How long has this podcast been so far?
18 minutes.
Oh my god. Holy Jesus Christ.
No, we're having a good conversation. I have one thing though. Do you feel like we are living the last generation of manly men of dads? Like, do you think like in 10 years from now, there's going to be no dads like of how like Uncle Sean, our dad?
No, I think they'll
What,
definitely.
dude? You're telling me like when you're a dad, you're gonna teach like your son how to change a tire at like 30?
Yeah. Dude, if I don't like,
You're a pussy if you don't. That's what everyone else is saying. For me, I ain't never done that shit in my life.
well, I know, yeah, but like I'm gonna teach him, like I'm not gonna be like, yo, this is I'm gonna be like, this is a Phillips head. This is another.
I said a screwdriver.
Yeah.
Brings you a fucking wrench. I said a screwdriver. That's gonna be my kid, man.
That's definitely gonna be your kid.
Oh God, why, dude?
Max is gonna be like, can I have the frying pan? They give you a bowl.
Yo, did you shut the door? Yeah, I shut my bedroom door. No, the fucking front door. Just,
He just walked at him.
yeah. No, my kid is definitely gonna be on the spectrum, probably. Especially if he's coming out of me. Yeah, dude.
What?
Because like you gotta think.
Coming out of you, that can't happen.
Well, you can adopt. I want the most fucked up kid in the adoption center.
What? You did not just say that, bro.
I have to cut that part out.
It's not getting cut out.
No, cut it, please.
It's not. It's too good.
Please, we gotta cut that.
But like, I would want that kid just to better his life. Because there's some parents out there that don't give a fuck about like that kid. Like,
what fucking parents are you meeting?
But like, bro, if you have some of these parents don't care. Like, some of these like parents definitely do not want a kid with special needs. 100%.
I don't know how to answer this.
It's true.
That's right. You never heard the stories of like parents like killing their kids?
Yeah. Because like they don't want a special needs kids, or like they have them and they're just like, bro, they just completely neglect them. I was watching a documentary about like how, parents
Kids are treated?
Yeah.
There was
By some of their parents.
There was a lady who like suffocated her kid with a pillow.
Yeah. It happens all the time. It happens more than you would ever think, dude.
But how do you go that insane to just be like, you know what? Fuck this
They're
little
not
kid.
even
He didn't
insane.
take out the trash this morning.
It's not
Suffocate
insane,
him.
It's just the fact of having to I don't know, just to live with them.
Yeah.
Like they're just a lot all the time.
But there's got to be a cause. Like one, like
No, it's not even-
No, I bet Stephanie was mad that little Johnny did not know what 2 + 2 was, and later that night, that's
It's
how
not
she got
even
it.
that, bro. It's like
It's the level of parenting to take care of them is
it's like you have to bathe them, you have to feed them, you have to clothe them when they're like 17, 18 years old.
and then they'll just like it's not even that, but the fact that they'll just like whine and cry and be loud all the time.
Yeah, yo. Like especially like 2 and 1 year olds, like they'll suffocate him because they don't want to hear him cry anymore.
That's wild.
Like that's a thing, bro. Like it's insane, but it's a thing.
Oh, hi.
He's probably cut out of the camera. It's like it's like you're pretty close to like the edge of the
That's
camera.
supposed to be the moneymaker. Everyone loves puppies.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not even a puppy. He
Yes, he is. Look at him.
Pissed off.
Can we talk about anything else in the NBA?
A lot of
Let's
things
talk
we could
basketball in the NBA. Let's talk about that.
Why is it round?
Not that deep.
We're not going that deep.
Let's talk about the basketball. What's your favorite kind of basketball? You a Spalding or a Wilson guy?
Oh, we're really that bored, huh?
We're really that bored.
Oh man,
Um,
we really that deep.
You said the basketball, so I gave you questions about that.
I like a good Spalding ball.
Okay.
I'm a Wilson guy. Just because.
Wait, is the prime in the camera?
No, it might be. Honestly, I don't think so though. Prime hydration. What would be like the best thing to you? But like you, okay. So hold on.
Where is this going?
I'll explain where it's going. If you had to like train to be a basketball player, and there's one thing you could do to like change the game to help you play, what would it be? So
Hold people at gunpoint.
Would it be like?
Think about this. Let me score. All right. My bad. The refs go, no, he can do that. Like,
Well, it technically is legal in the game of basketball in life.
Isn't there a movie clip about that though? Where the guy's like running and he just keeps shooting everyone that gets in. His
Yes,
like
yes, I've seen that.
I don't know what it's.
Yeah, I don't know what it's from, but I know exactly what you're talking about. But like, no, I'm talking about in the game. Like, lower. What would help you? Like making the basketball bigger, making the rim smaller,
the net way bigger.
like playing up against taller players.
Dude, make the net like fucking
No, but
10 feet wide.
no. I'm saying, what would make the game harder when you're training to make the game easier while you're playing?
This question is too complicated, and I just want to say.
I know what you mean. Got it. Yeah. Well, yeah, you can use a bigger ball. I think it'd probably be better to use a smaller rim. Would be the better way to go.
Yeah,
Because with a bigger ball,
or playing against taller defenders.
I mean, I would say to play on a smaller rim because with a bigger, at least like if you shot with a bigger ball, obviously that's gonna like help and whatnot. But it's also a little bigger, so it might have a different feel.
Yeah,
If you're shooting on a smaller rim, it's the same idea. It's gonna really make you emphasize putting the ball, like the ball's got to be in the center of the hoop or it's not gonna go in.
yeah. I saw a
So
TikTok.
when the rim expands a little bit, then you'll be more accurate with your shots.
Yeah, I saw a TikTok on it. He was like, if you just shorten the rim, like it makes it that much harder to get the ball in the business. I was like, wow, I didn't even think about
You
that.
gotta think a rim is 18 inches wide. A basketball is 9 inches wide because realistically you can fit 2 balls inside the rim.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So say you shrunk the rim to let's say 12 inches. You got like a tiny little buffer, and then just see how that goes and see if make things way harder. But if you start making shots like that, you'll be a lot better on a normal rim.
That's true.
Because Even your slightest of misses on that 12-inch rim, if you slightly miss on the 18-inch, like a normal rim, it's going to go in.
Yeah, that's true. That's a good one. What else? What else we got around here? Soccer. We don't talk about soccer on this podcast.
You really just
ever.
soccer. Let's go into.
I'm just trying to run the end of sports. We covered the NFL. But we're not going to cover March Madness till the Final Four because we still don't know. There's still teams playing today.
Dude,
Max, let's say your hottest take. The hottest take I think I've ever heard. Max, say it. Please say it.
What? Dude,
Say what you texted us. Say the exact words that you texted us, please. Because those words, me and Shay went, what did he just
I
say?
support the guy that says Jason Tatum's the best. He's the greatest human on earth and the best basketball player ever. More than that, what you said.
Yeah, what you said was outrageous. Like,
We'll start with the context. I go, everyone, let's fill out brackets. And we did this. We said, let's fill out brackets. And I said, whoever loses out of the three of us has to eat something spicy and do the on the podcast. And Oscar's like, all right, sounds good. Whatever. So we make a thing. I fill out a bracket. Oscar fills out a bracket. I'm like, Max, you going to fill out a bracket? He goes, no. What did you say?
I said March Madness. This is kind of boring.
no. That's
You
not what you said.
You said nobody cares about this anymore.
Yeah.
You go tell the 22 million people that filled out a bracket that, on top of the more people that will be watching it and didn't fill out brackets that are just watching it, and see what they say.
My girlfriend filled out a bracket. Dude, she knows nothing, but she just picked. Dude,
Again, that she doesn't fucking care though. She just filled out because why not?
but she cared more than you to fill out a
That's
bracket.
how much it's in like such an influential thing, and it's fun to watch too because you got college kids, but they're like, this is their entire career. This is their everything for them. This matters most to them. And they're putting their body on the line. They're going all out. I mean, did you watch the Houston?
It's not as big as it used to be. It's
watch-
gonna
What do you
decline.
mean?
It's gonna decline.
It's
Now, I'll give you the fact that, okay, there is a slight difference between maybe now and a couple years ago. A few years ago, we had some big name guys like Zion and like some of those top guys playing.
Everybody else is international
Now
now.
we don't have big name. We don't have the biggest names anymore. I'll give you that, like name wise. But
the biggest guys are on TikTok.
But
Biggest guys are on TikTok.
yeah, I mean,
Oh yeah, but what is it? Jared McCabe.
Yeah.
Jerry McCain's the biggest guy. I mean, basically the biggest. But yeah,
I thought he was gay, but
No.
but yeah, because
no, nothing wrong with it. Of course.
Pick in the draft is the guy like Alexander Saar.
Yeah.
Alexander Saar.
Everybody's either in the G League or, well, the
Yeah.
G League's gone.
They're actually getting rid of the
Ignite. Yeah.
team.
Which is good.
But yeah, it's foreign guys, or it's not as much as college guys because it used to be the big one and done thing, but some guys aren't liking the one and done anymore, and it's just. But I'll give you that it's not some. We don't have the biggest names in there anymore, like knowing guys maybe, but it's still awesome. It's fun to watch because I can tell you it's better to watch the NBA basketball in my opinion because
Oh no, it depends on what game you're watching. Because some games it's so hard to watch college because they stink.
because they miss. But here's the thing. I turn on a regular Sunday night game and on the NBA or something like that, and there's half the guys just walking around out there. And then you turn on a college game, Duke Houston, guys were sprinting and flying around the court, like playing defense, and it's so guys like play harder. That's just kind of what it is. They play
Yeah, a lot of it is because they get the bag. Cool, I'm set.
Well, yeah,
I know
no,
I'm a good role player. I know I can play for at least 5 more years. I don't have to try every night.
That's why it's tough for me to watch the NBA. Now, what I think would be absolutely awesome is if the NBA playoffs was March Madness style and it was one game to see.
Absolutely not. I'd hate that.
That would be so. What do you mean? It's one game to decide who wins to wins. You're
Because
telling me that wouldn't be the hardest play. Those guys would not go 150%. I'm dying.
they already do go 150% in the
Nah,
playoffs.
they do not, dude. I'm telling you, I see still half.
In the Eastern and Western Conference Finals, you can't tell me in a Game 6,
No,
Game
it-
7, those guys
yes.
go the hardest.
We're
ones.
talking
Yes, I'm
first
talking
round.
Game 1 of the first round. You're telling me that you got guys going 150%. You just
No.
said Game 6, Game 7. You know why those games are hard? Because the winner goes and moves on. That's why those games are played so much harder. Of
course.
If you just made it a one game.
I think they should shorten the games. The first round should be best.
they used to.
Best out of 3.
I like the way baseball does it is good. Like first, like I like the play-ins being one game, sure, whatever. Make the first round 3 games
That's what they do.
in baseball.
Yeah, next one's.
Second round's 5, and then you can go 7 and 7
Yeah.
for the finals. If you want to do that, sure, that's fine. I still like the one game like March Madness.
Well, they
But-
used to do it where it used to be 5. It used to be 5, then it was 7-7-7.
Yeah, I like March Madness, but again, I understand like it's tough in basketball because you can have an off night, like guys have an off night, and you don't want that to determine a game kind of
Exactly.
thing. So I understand that, but again, we don't have to have 7 games. 7 games is a lot. That's a lot of games, and I feel like cutting it down at least definitely the first round, because you don't need 7 games in the first round.
Well, again, the only reason why they would do 7 rounds is because of money.
They're just gonna make more money, and again, the NBA playoffs isn't even that much isn't that highly watched.
Yeah,
there's so many other sports. It's not. It averages like I think the finals only gets.
Doesn't do very well.
No,
I think it's barely in the millions last year. It was bad.
Well, yeah, because you had no names in it. You had Jimmy Butler and Nikola Jokic. You didn't have your stars like LeBron and.
I mean, Jokic.
Yeah, it was going to be a LeBron and who else? Tatum. Yeah, that's what everybody wanted. And it was literally the complete opposite.
Yeah, it was the opposite. You got freaking Jimmy Butler and Nikola Jokic. I mean, Jokic is a star, but like he's not as big as LeBron or Tatum.
He's white, so half the people are pissed that he's doing good. Like Mark Jackson. I'm being so serious. That's such a thing in the NBA. Mark Jackson literally didn't vote the guy for MVP because he was white.
That's true.
He wanted to vote for a black guy. That's just
true.
That dude is standing on racism.
That's messed up. Like being that political like that and caring that much.
Yeah, well, that's the type of world we live in, man. Congratulations.
It is.
How did we get so opposite?
What? Oh.
How did we get so opposite?
Are we bringing slavery into this? Like, I don't...
Just history, dog.
Oh, okay, yeah. So, yes, I am right. Just don't even.
I'm just saying.
We're on a thin line today.
We're on a thin line.
We
always are. We're always breaking boundaries around here. We're doing the unthinkable.
We're literally edging canceled. We're edging to get canceled, man.
That's good. That's a good one right there. I like that. We're edging.
I didn't even think that was that funny. I'm just saying, like we're just edging it, man.
The guy at YouTube, that like the one dude that watches us, he's like, I'm gonna do it.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna talk about these guys.
He's like got the button ready to be pushed. Like, maybe.
Wait, I heard slavery. Oh, they debunked the conversation.
Oh,
Shit, they're on to us.
They
They
stopped.
don't get enough views.
Yeah. Oh.
Doesn't matter.
Couple more.
I mean,
Let's wait a little bit. Let's wait till it gets a little bit juicier. Let's wait till we press the button. I don't know. We can end it here. It's 30 minutes. I mean, I don't really want to go any farther than this.
Does Aaron Rodgers have your vote if he runs for vice president?
No.
Well, not him, but like Robert Kennedy. He's got my vote.
Does Robert Kennedy have my vote?
Do pigs
Well,
fly?
it wasn't Aaron Rodgers, by the way.
What?
He announced who was
Oh,
running
he did?
mate.
It wasn't Rodgers? Who
It's not
was
Rodgers.
it?
It's some female. I don't know. But he did announce his running mate, so it won't be Aaron
Damn
Rodgers.
it. I was gonna have that was my vote. Still might do it anyway because he asked him.
That's
It was in the conversation.
crazy. That was in the
Quarterback for
conversation.
the New York Jets, vice president. Not like they would win.
Yeah, I feel like in a couple of years, I wouldn't be surprised if like The Rock runs for president, Kevin Hart, something like that.
No, I could see running for president and Steph Curry.
No, I could see LeBron running for president. though.
Yeah.
I could see LeBron running for president. Because that's just the type of guy he is. He would run for president.
You are right.
Oh.
Oh God. Bro, I saw a video today. Some guy made the whole fucking picture in Minecraft.
That's funny. Or Steve Kerr's another guy too. He's a big political guy.
Can we just get a young guy? Can we not get 80-year-old dudes?
That's true. That is facts.
What does he have to be 35?
Yeah.
Yeah, only 35, and then we get the 80-year-olds.
Joe Biden's like 81 or something like
81, and then Trump's going to be like
that.
70,
He's like 77.
77.
We got to bring that age down, man.
Got to bring that age down, man.
Rock, I'm
I
telling.
feel like at this point, like,
I mean, the only celebrity to run was Kanye, and he won. What he won like a town in Kentucky, and that's it.
Yeah, no, Utah.
Yeah, it was his hometown. That's where he won.
No, I think it was like there was a thing in Connecticut, like one of the things he actually got like.
But imagine that shit.
Like the top 4, he actually got into the top 4.
Fucking 2028. All of a sudden, you're standing for the Pledge of Allegiance. It's a Drake song. Just like that's where I feel like
that's not what it'd be. We don't change the national anthem because Drake's the president.
Come on. I swear to God, Drake is gonna make that shit Rich Baby Daddy, and everyone's gonna be like, I'm loving it.
See, The thing is, none of those guys would
I
ever
can
win.
see him too.
None of
Drake would
those
run.
guys would ever win because
Drake would
the
run.
majority-
Drake's not from here.
Drake wouldn't-
Oh shit! You're right. He's not.
He's from Canada, you idiot.
Even still, none of those guys would win because the majority of people that vote are older people. Why would they vote for?
Wait,
those
what
guys?
is? Can his son run? But he's older.
Was he born in the U.S.?
Got a nice Drake on that. I don't
I
know.
don't know. I don't think so.
Well, I think you don't have to be born in the U.S. to run. You just have to be like a U.S. citizen for like a certain.
Yeah, it's a certain amount of years. It's like 10 years because
But even if one of those guys, like who's like I don't know, Travis Scott ran for president, like he's not gonna win. They're not
Like,
gonna
dude,
come close.
he's got my vote.
LeBron, if he ran,
Because the majority of people that vote are older people, and maybe that's why we have these older people running for president. Like 'cause
True,
the majority of people
true.
is older people.
it's always older people.
Now, like, if you maybe had like who's like you got like Eminem runs for president, that's more of like the more older people that you might get more votes.
He wouldn't win it.
LeBron would
No,
get
he wouldn't win, but,
LeBron
like,
would
he
get
might
my
more
vote
votes
so
than the
fast.
other guy.
I don't care what his politicians say to say.
Oh, you are my son.
LeBron would get my vote so fast.
Some people, he would get absolutely crapped on LeBron.
Oh my
People like
God.
him and so many people. hate
So
him.
many people hate him.
He just
Actually, not anymore. I'm starting. A lot of people are starting to like
he
LeBron
just
just
shut
because.
his mouth because he thinks he's like this huge like golden figure that can kind of.
He is. What are you talking about? He is this golden figure.
Ask
Oscar,
him,
you
ask
s-
him the book he's reading. What's it about? And he'll try and really tell you that.
Ask him about basketball. That's all you need to know. Man will explain basketball
Not running
like
for
it's.
president.
I don't care,
He's talking about
man.
Running for president.
He'll probably. I don't know what he would do. Imagine what he would do with the NBA if he became president.
He doesn't have any power over
He's
the
gonna
NBA.
own a team
He's
though.
the president.
He's gonna own a team. That is.
You think Joe Biden can change what happens in the NBA?
No.
Like Adam Silver. I'm tired of 3-pointers. We want back in the old days. Get in the paint, put some layups.
But he's gonna own a team one day
Yeah, probably.
or coach. One of the
I
two.
don't know. Owning a team is tough.
I think he said on the first podcast he said he was gonna own a team.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
how
you
much,
said
how
that
much money
before.
does LeBron have?
A lot.
A
Sprite. He's like
lot.
Sprite, Nike,
Does he have
even the NBA.
Oh, dude, he has a boatload of money.
I know he has a. Does he have $2 billion?
He's almost made $1 billion in his
No,
career.
I know, but I'm saying NBA teams cost like $5 billion.
Yeah, but you can go in with other
Well,
people.
yeah. He
Like-
obviously could do that. He's not going to self-own a team. He doesn't. Have
No,
that
he's
much
not going
money.
to self-own
He
it.
doesn't have that
He's
much
going to
money.
go in with other owners.
I didn't mean like he doesn't have. He has a ton of money. I'm just saying to own his team by himself. He doesn't.
Oh
have that
no,
much
he
money.
probably doesn't know. He probably. Everybody owns a team with somebody else. Like Mark Cuban was lucky because like back then it was like $2 billion to own a team. Now
I
it's
don't
like
think it was that much for him.
I don't think it
I
was.
think he paid in the millions. I don't
Yeah.
think he got to the
So
billions.
like now if you
was
try
also
to own any sports team, it's the Commanders. The worst ones were $5 billion. Like the
I'm
worst
curious if,
one,
like the Knicks or the Lakers or like the Giants or the Jets.
$100 billion
No way. 100
for the Knicks.
Not 100 billion? No way. No.
It's the
No.
okay. It's at least
Oscar, if the I know you're like thinking like ratio wise of like because they're like this much more popular than a team, like the ratio doesn't go 5 billion to 100 billion.
that's true.
The
No,
Knicks
you're
might
right.
Be like 10 billion or like a 12 billion.
That's true.
team,
That's right.
Not
Yeah.
100 billion.
I mean,
I don't even think the richest. I think Jeff Bezos barely has $100 billion.
yeah, James Dolan wouldn't ask freaking 100 billion. Yeah, that makes no sense. But he would definitely ask close to 20 million, I would think.
20 billion. I mean, I don't know. They're not that much, but they're definitely. I would say around 10 billion probably to get.
Yeah.
Football teams are going to go for more than basketball
Mm-hmm.
teams too. Unless, obviously, besides the popular NBA teams.
Yeah. Because I think they're like $7 billion worth. So, like, they're probably going to ask a little bit more than
So I'd
that.
say around 10 billion.
Yeah.
That would be my guess.
Like, 'cause I think the biggest franchise is the Lakers,
Do we have a number pulled up?
I want to say.
What's our number?
For what? The Giants? All right, see
How
what
long-
the top
how
team
long-
is.
That's now? That seems low for the Giants.
Well, we're still a poverty franchise. You understand that? We don't.
It's a New York team. It's a huge
know.
market.
Look up the most expensive franchise, the most valued
It's
franchise.
probably the Lakers.
It's probably the Lakers. I think it is.
Lakers and Knicks.
The Dallas Cowboys are one or they're
Oh,
3 or
Dallas,
4
yeah,
too.
Dallas, right.
They're pretty high up.
Go get
Yeah,
them,
in
buddy.
sports. Go get nobody.
Getting the bad guys.
Damn.
Yeah, that makes sense. That's their estimated worth. Too.
Yeah.
They could sell for more than that.
Well, Jerry Jones is freaking. He needs to get out of being a GM. Yeah, Knicks are high up there.
That's the Warriors team.
Yep.
That's a lie. Makes sense. California team.
Yeah, makes sense. All right, guys, I think that's it today. Gonna go film some TikToks. Some new TikToks are gonna come out this week. Make sure you guys stay.
No one's watching that shit.
I know, Max, but I have to say it. Like I gotta put it in there. Like
that one guy.
For maybe that one guy. Actually, there are people that do like listen weekly. I will say that there are.
Really?
Yeah, I know there's one, but outside of that,
There's one.
I don't
Is
listen.
it the person sitting next to you?
No, she doesn't even listen to this freaking thing. That's how bad it is.
I never listened to it, but for some reason I didn't realize you guys were doing it last week, and I clicked on it, listened to a minute, and I listened to you guys. And I was like, wow, this is what goes on when I don't go.
Dude, that was the first time you've never been on.
Really?
That's it. Yeah, dude. Every time you've been on, or we haven't done it.
I guess, yeah. I was away. My apologies, everyone.
It's okay. It's okay.
Apologies,
Max is away every other week.
This one sucked. I'll try and save us for next week.
No, don't worry. So yeah, dude, this one was bad today. If you guys clicked off at the
Honestly,
a minute mark, I don't blame you.
We had some laughs. It wasn't that bad.
Yeah, because I fucking carry the
We're gonna
conversation.
come out with our mock draft soon, so
Yeah, probably like 2 weeks.
Yeah, eat
2
that
weeks.
fucking pasta.
All right, we're done now. Yep, that ended it. All right, thanks guys for listening, and we'll see you guys next time.